Hello everybody, this is Ryan, also known as MrMightyMcD, and this is the first look at Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is an action-adventure game developed by United Front Games and published by Square Enix that's set in the world of Hong Kong, a vibrant city whose exotic locations hide one of the most powerful and dangerous criminal organizations in the world, the Triads. You play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop trying to take down the Triads from inside. You have to prove yourself worthy as you fight your way up the organization, taking part in brutal criminal activities without blowing your cover. The demo is 1.9 gigabytes, and in that you get the chance to take part in 2 missions that get to teach you some of the basics of the game, such as running, fighting, shooting and parkour, but there's no driving in sight, I'm afraid. When it comes to the gameplay, I was surprised by how Sleeping Dogs felt. At first I found it to be a bit clunky as Wei kept jerking around too often as he was sprinting, but I got used to it and the controls started to feel natural. The fighting is a big portion of this game, and it's good to know that it's very fun. The combat feels very similar to Batman Arkham City's, with X as your strikes, Y as your counter, but B as your grapple. With grapples you can send enemies into various different environmental hazards that are very satisfying. Some are simple, such as pushing someone over a box, whilst others are just plain nasty, such as shoving someone's head into a burning furnace. If you do the combat well, attacking, countering, grappling appropriately, you'll enter some kind of super mode which makes Wei even stronger and more badass. The fighting is just very fun in this game and can prove quite a challenge, with some of the common enemies packing a punch almost as strong as you and will block often, so you have to be careful. Others may even carry knives, and whilst you get shanked, you're going to hear it and feel it. In terms of gunplay, it's fine. It feels a lot smoother and flexible than a lot of third-person shooter games, and just like the fist fighting combat, you have to be careful with that too, but there are plenty of explosive barrels to help you on your way. Graphically speaking, the game looks very good in some areas, and other areas not so much. If you stop and stare at the environments, the amount of people hustling and bustling about, and all the little effects that have gone into crafting this world, it looks fantastic, but if you decide to get up close to someone, you may experience some low resolution textures. The character models are pretty good, but in cutscenes not so much. They are good sometimes, but up close it ain't all that pretty, and animation can be a bit stiff, but I suppose you can't win them all, but this game still looks very good overall. Sound wise, it's great. When you get hurt, especially with a knife, Wei will scream and just sounds so painful. Blows sound like they really have impact, and the guns pack a punch too. The voice acting is pretty good too, and I'm surprised by how interesting some of the characters sounded. It got me really interested in the story of the game, but the demo doesn't really offer much story, so I couldn't get involved as much as I wanted. So overall, Sleeping Dogs is a very fun experience. You're going to get to try out 2 missions that are both very fun and exciting, with plenty of chasing, fighting, shooting, and more for you to dig your teeth in. The game looks and sounds very good and even surprised me in areas, with my only issues being a few minor hiccups in the polishing department. But for a game that was originally True Crime Hong Kong and was going into almost development hell, Square Enix did a great job with this, and I highly suggest you give it a go. You might be surprised. A link is in the description for the demo. Thanks for watching guys, this has been Ryan, also known as MrMightyMcD. Just to let you know, if you want to support me and want to see more great content, then be sure to subscribe for more. It will really mean a lot guys with the effort I put into these videos. If you want to get up to date with my next set of videos coming out or learn a bit more about me, then follow me on Twitter at MrMightyMcD, or for live stream opportunities where you can play with me, you can look out for me on twitch.tv/MrMightyMcD. But if these videos aren't really your fancy, then why not check out my new Let's Play channel over at youtube.com/MrMightyMcD LPs. I post a variety of different games with a heavy amount of uploads regularly, with gameplay for myself and with my friends. It's great fun to watch, so be sure to check that out and subscribe to that channel for that type of content as well. And lastly, if you're looking for even more content, be sure to check out the rest of this channel, MrMightyMcD LPs, and click the video previews on screen. Anyway guys, take care and have a lovely day.